think about being at the Comedy Store right now? Like,
I think it's never been better.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, it's probably been better, but we're back.
Well, it's it's the best comics in the world. You and I are lucky enough to be at the, we get those spots when we want.
I totally agree. I feel like in 10, 20 years, they're going to look back at this era and I'm going to be like, hey, I'm glad I was a part of that.
Yeah, man.
But there's just amazing things going on right now. And I just think with a combination of...
Who are your favorite comics?
I'm saying with the combination of podcasting.
Yeah.
With podcasting, social media.
Everybody comes.
And then what's happening at the Comedy Store, it's an amazing thing.
We're in people's ears, man.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Working, moving boxes. We're in the working man's ear. That's who's listening.
Well, that's true.
Times,
Well, I like everything that's going on. I love. We're both great friends with Chris Delia. You know what I mean? And I just think that what Chris is doing right now is it's pretty incredible. Like it's like an amazing. Like you could write a book about it. Like just his rise
in social media,
collecting a fan base the way he is so engaged with his fan base that it's a new way. Yeah. It's almost like another lane. It's a new lane of like fame and fortune.
It 100% is.
You know what I mean?
It's never been easier to make more money with less effort. But he owes his career to me, and we should mention that.
Nobody does more with less.
Yeah, and I want to say you're welcome, Chris, because there's no Chris D'Elia without the kid. You know what I'm saying?
Is it like was it hard for you to watch that happen?
No. No. Chris was undeniable. I knew that.
That's a great word for it. Yeah, me too.
I mean, I love that kid, and but also.
But when I saw him at Carnegie Hall, I was like, Carnegie Hall, like what?
But I knew.
How did this
Neil
happen?
Brennan and I were watching him before anybody knew him, and Neil was like, "Oh, he's gonna be," and he's just undeniable.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then I said to Neil, I go, I just want him to read more because I want him to keep this going, and I want to expand his expression. I do these weird things, and Neil goes, "He's an innocent. Leave him alone. He's a fucking. He lives to make people laugh. That's what he does. Yeah. And he's undeniable. I mean,
it's like he doesn't.
I don't get. I've never felt, ooh, that guy's doing better. That's a scarcity way of thinking, and it's also false. I just. But when it's a friend of mine like that, I'm just, I get so excited about it.
I know exactly what you're saying because I feel the same way. Yeah. But there still also is a healthy level of like envy.
It puts you
that pushes you.
Yeah, it puts you on notice.
Yeah.
We're like,
I like seeing that.
I learned a lot from watching Chris and Brendan and all these young dudes who were doing social media right. Oh. I learned. I was so resistant. So now
I just started a podcast, man. I know exactly what you're saying about being resistant.
Rogan, I was watching Rogan. He was always a social media beast.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck all this. I don't want to do. Well, it was called self-promotion. And I felt weird about it.
Yeah.
But nah. Fuck all that.
No, because again, stuck in the old school way of like, no, this is how you do it. You get on TV, you do a late night show, people, the clubs support you, and then now it's just like, no, there's like,
And I've realized that, as we're talking, I haven't posted in about 3 days, so I got to post.
I know.
I
got my agent calling me. I had this funny talk with my agent. He calls me and he's like, "Hey man, I'm looking at your Instagram and like, you got to be more like Theo. Like on Theo's Instagram.
He's smart. Is this Justin?
No, it was Ryan over there. But he's
Ryan's right.
But he's looking. But I didn't appreciate it's like what I didn't appreciate. Like he looked at Theo. So I looked at Theo's and I was like, it's like I don't see what you're talking about in terms of like.
Well, Theo is so. I was watching. He does that podcast with Shab, and goddamn, he's funny. Theo can do some. He's just roasting people.
He's just a weird.
Yeah, he makes these corollaries.
Yeah.
He's good. Damn, he's good.
Yeah. So again, another person that we're seeing like in this era of the Comedy Store.
So good.
It's great to watch the rise.
Theo works so hard, and he's so unique, but he works hard. He
very
obsesses.
Unique.
He's a really hardworking guy.
Yeah.
He's very considerate about everything he does. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because it's like he
hates himself. But we'll join the club.
You got to have, exactly. You got to have a little bit of that.
You should have low self-esteem if you're a comic.
Yeah, there's no way. Like and then we have to be able to deal with like the no all the time. So
you got to love yourself, man. No, you don't.